Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be discussing SUI, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As we are going into Sunday morning, we are seeing, majority of the coins seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. Some coins up quite a bit. Look at ApeCoin up 71.3%. I haven't heard of ApeCoin pretty much since the last cycle, which is of course crazy to see. It's up 71.3%, guys. Let me know if you know what's going on with that. Jupiter is also up. Solana is still maintaining its price in the green, which is of course really nice to see. And SUI is also one of the coins that is still in the green right now. Speaking about the price, $2.07, up 0.4% as mentioned in USD and Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is at about $5.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 415.7 million. So again, if you follow the channel on a regular day-to-day basis, you can really distinguish the difference between what is happening day by day. And the craziest thing that we can see, I wouldn't really say crazy, but the biggest thing that points out to me is the trading volume, which has decreased quite substantially. Usually we have seen the trading volume versus SUI over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks in that billion range, but that is obviously not the case, and that is something that's worthwhile pointing out. But even though we have seen a decrease in the trading volume, you're still noticing the way SUI's price is holding is really strong, which is of course really nice to see. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So first and foremost, let's take a look at what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance. So earlier, yesterday, which was of course Saturday, now it's midnight, we're approaching Sunday, we did see that, retracement in the Bitcoin dominance. Dominance went down to about 58.7%, which gave some altcoins, a chance to actually move up. But since then, dominance has picked up traction again, and it's pretty much still on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. So, obviously that could be a huge reason as to why you're seeing the majority of the market seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. But if you're looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is looking absolutely amazing right now. Bitcoin is starting to, make its move towards the upside again. As you can see, there's a green candle forming in the chart. And I do believe that, a wick fill could actually end up happening around $69,000, which would be absolutely amazing to see. And I think this can have a positive, impact as we do go into Monday morning, unless of course we hear some crazy news coming out that's obviously not in our control. But so far, if you're looking at the bigger picture, things are looking really good for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is looking really good, and because it's pretty much sitting at the monthly high. But I still do believe that I'm gonna, stick with my overall opinion of that. I think leading into, the election time, we will see a pullback for the broader market. But with that said, if you're looking at SUI right now, like I said earlier to you guys, we're pretty much having a very hard time for SUI to break out of that $2.15 range. But as of now, what's really worthwhile noting is with the way a SUI has been holding, despite a massive decrease in the trading volume, SUI is still holding quite well, which is, telling us how much momentum it's really on SUI's side. And I know, people are already just going to start ignoring the fact that in just the last, 2 weeks, I wouldn't even say 2 weeks, in the last 1.5 week, you are seeing SUI up still 130%. Despite seeing a little bit of a minor pullback from its all-time high. We need to understand what's happening with the dominance index. We also need to understand, which a lot of people again will forget, what's happening with the broader market. Because of course SUI has been outpacing the broader market before the bullish momentum really returned into the crypto markets as a whole. And people look for other opportunities. If you are a big believer on SUI, does not mean that other people will not allocate their gains elsewhere. And once you start realizing that, things will be more clear, and I think your profits will also increase. And if you're just holding SUI in your portfolio, as I've stated to you guys before, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's SUI, Solana, whatever the case may be, but if it's only one coin in your portfolio, you're doing something completely wrong, because you are leaving a lot of potential profit off the table. So diversify your portfolio. But so far so good. I like what I'm seeing. But with that said, I still stand with my overall prediction, I think we will see a shakeup for the broader market, leading into the election. And obviously, if Bitcoin sees a pullback, a significant pullback, SUI is not going to be an exception, even though we have seen extreme bullish momentum. So, we need to be prepared for that. And of course, obviously, time is, the most important factor that, is going to really tell us what happens. But, we can be prepared, right? Just in case, things do go south. So what I would suggest you guys is, if you don't want to lock in profits, but, you're okay with stop losses, and, have multiple stop losses in place. So, in case your original one doesn't somehow get filled, your other ones can get filled. And believe it or not, guys, that does happen. But so far, so good. Not much has changed for the price. Still in this upward trajectory, higher high, higher low, pretty much since breaking towards an all-time high. I like what I'm seeing. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and where do you see the price of SUI going in this specific bull cycle. I know already people talking about 2026, 2027. I think that's when the bear market starts, to be quite frank with you. I even think we could start seeing bearish months in 2025. Which a lot of people don't like hearing, but we'll see. We're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.